Hi, Frank here, and welcome back to my channel, Blast from the Past. This dreadful, sad-looking car is a Ford. It's made by Tootsietoy, and it needs a makeover. Initially, I thought just to junk it, but I like a good challenge. Actually, this reminds me of my first car. I went on many dates with it, and I always wondered why I never heard from them again. So I started with some paint stripper. I used this stuff that doesn't take that long. Once I started putting the goo on, I noticed that it had about 3 different colors, like a blue, red, and brown. I guess whoever had it must have painted it about 3 times. Anyways, it took about 20 minutes and then the paint came off real quick. So after washing it, I used my little wire wheel brush to get most of the paint off the little crevices. Well, I started to look at it a little bit closely, and I did notice a lot of imperfections in this casting. It needed a lot of detail. One of the A-pillars on the driver's side was actually broken off, so I'll have to address that issue. The other thing is I'm trying to figure out how to take those wheels off. I couldn't figure it out. For now, I'm just going to leave them alone and see if I could work around this. Yeah, a lot of oxidization, a lot of pitting. But I like it. It looks nice. I think once I sand it and give it a good paint job, fix that pillar, it'll turn out really, really nice. I'm going to be using my Tamiya Fine Surface Primer. This stuff is great. It goes on so smooth. I couldn't figure out how to hold this car, but then I found my wife's nail polish and I taped it to the bottom of the roof. It works well. I could easily maneuver this car while spraying it. I'm going to be coloring the car a cherry red. I got this Rust-Oleum can of paint from Walmart. It only cost $4, but I think it's going to look great. Well, let's get started.
Don, have you seen my red nail polish?
Uh-oh. No, dear.
I can't find it anywhere. Do you know where it is?
No, dear. I haven't seen it. Crap. I better start it and get rid of the evidence fast. This color looks fantastic. It goes on so smooth. I think I'm going to just give it a couple of coats of it, let it dry between coats, and we'll see how it turns out. I'm starting my second coat, and the car is looking fabulous. Oh, honey, I found your red nail polish. It was under the car. Well, once it dries, I'm going to be detailing the bumper, the grille, door handle, and a few other things. So let's get started. First off is the bumper. I'm using a silver chrome paint by Tamiya. It's an acrylic paint. It goes on really nice. I have to be careful with the trim so I don't smudge the other parts of the car. I have to go a little bit slower. It's a good thing I don't do this for a living because I would starve to death. Once I finish the trim, I'm going to use some black paint to paint the tires. I think they'll look sharp. Next step is going to be the grill. So far, it looks great. Well, a reminder how it looked before. Car was in terrible condition, ready for the junkyard. And look at it now. Wow, car is eye-popping. Red cherry paint. Tires are black, chrome is painted, headlights, trim on the hood and back. This looks great. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Until the next time, have a blast from the past.